Hi guys, I'm going to do another fluid bloom. This is going to be using a black base. I want to get a smoky effect. Okay, so I don't use wall paint because I am unable to get one that I'm happy with. As I mentioned before, if I do use it, I use the Valspar green from B&Q, which is available, I guess, in UK and Europe. It's for walls and interiors, and it's okay, but it's very recently very gassy, lots of bubbles, so I kind of avoid it like the plague at the moment. So instead I'm using, if I'm going to do a black base, I'm going to be using Studio Acrylics PBO Bindex. I love this stuff. It just makes your paint so smooth and silky. And I'm going to mix it with my Mars Black Free Flow X2 from Specialist Crafts. So that and that together for my base. Okay, you don't need a lot of that really. This is pouring paint ready to pour from the bottle, but it needs thickening up for the bloom. Okay, which I've done, so nice and thick and gloopy, like thick double cream. Okay, so I'm going to pour that on. I'm going to pour on my pillow. Okay, I'm just using a 6-inch tile. They're really reasonable. They're just sample tiles you get from your local DIY store, ceramic tile. Okay, so this is a 6-inch one. They're great for this technique. So I'm going to just pour on my lovely silky pillow. It's really silky, it's lovely. I'm not going to lift it up and show you because it will just splodge everywhere. So the colours I'm going to use today are this one. It's just fabulous. Winsor and Newton Galleria Acrylic Pale Umber. Fantastic for neutrals if you're using neutral colours. This is what gives the smoky effect. So I'm going to pour that on my little puddle in the middle. My base is slightly thinner than you would use for a normal Sheleeart bloom, so it moves a lot easier. My next colour I'm going to use is a very baby pale powder blue, which is beautiful, and that's Winsor and Newton, and it's literally called powder blue. Okay, so I'm going to plonk that on top. These are all mixed with the PM, which in my case is the Valspar Wood and Metal Blend V700 C Base Interior Gloss. That's also available at B&Q, and I'm sure other home-based stores. Then I'm going to be using this, which is lovely actually. It's DecoArt, it's Extreme Sheen, and it's called Pewter. Really lovely. It's got a shimmery look to it. So, oops, splodged it somewhere else. So put that on. A few air bubbles in there. Happy about that. I have to use. I'm just going to use a little cocktail stick to just pop that and mix it up a bit. That's it. Then I'm going to use, what haven't I used? It's like a grey, something in the paint. It's got a silver and it's a slight bit of silver mixed with a bit of grey. So it's basically my Marte silver, silver, mixed with a little bit of Flow Carbon Grey Derivan Matisse. Okay, then I'm going to use a black cell activator, which is 20 millilitres of Australian Floetrol, mixed with 5 millilitres of the Carbon Black from Golden. Just going to plonk that in the middle. It's very elasticy. Okay, and then what I do here is I tend to sort of move it around a bit, and then I try and catch that cell activator and blow out over the colours. Wispy blows, wispy. Must admit, I don't like getting this close to all these chemicals. It's a bit yuck. Okay. Blow out all those petals, each corner. I'm just turning it round carefully and blowing out. Just blow gently. See, I'm picking up that colour. I've just got my hair in it. Bloody hell. Doesn't matter how much you try and tie your hair back, it always manages to get in there, doesn't it? Okay. So I can see that beautiful powder blue coming through against the pale umber. It's really, really pretty. Really pretty. So I'm just going to use my straw that I use to blow out any other little areas so you can get a nice effect. To get it moving, all I do is just gently move it backwards and forwards, side to side, because you don't want the colours to fall over the middle bit. And it will, I promise you, it will start to move, but you just need to keep doing this to get it moving. I'll turn it in a minute, guys, to let you see. Now it's moving. See, it's moving all together now. It's hard for you to see on this. Beautiful effects. You can see each colour. You can see the pale umber, which is just gorgeous, which gives this smoky effect against the lovely black. Sorry, there you go. See? These are the ones that I will get blown up and made into like massive canvases, okay, because I scan them. I scan my work. Sometimes with these, what I'll do is I really like them, if I really like the original, but I make sure I scan it first. I will resin it, and then I will put them in a shadow box, and they look fantastic in a shadow box frame, and sell the original. But before you do that, for goodness sake, before you apply any varnish or anything, make sure you get that scan, because once you've started to put all the resin on top, it's not easy. You don't get a good scan because you get reflections and all sorts. It's done and it looks superb. It's really gorgeous, if I say so myself. These aren't very gorgeous though. So yeah, that's my take on a Shelley bloom, or Fluidart bloom, or whatever you want to call them these days. As far as I'm concerned, it's all art. So it's art. If you enjoy it, then it doesn't really care what you call it. It's not really a big issue, is it? If you're having fun. Just going to blow that bit there, smoky bit on the edge. It's beautiful. Now, to torch or not to torch. I like to torch because I get some nice little baby cells that come through, and I can torch this because it's not wall paint, house paint. When you start messing around with heat and torch on house paint or wall paint, you can have problems, and it can look pretty, it can form like a skin on the top, and you get pitted areas because it's so thick. So I'm going to just sweep my torch over so if I can get any little, yeah, some lovely little cells have come up. Beautiful. Just little tiny little delicate cells. Done. It's so pretty. Let's see if I can bring it up to the, I've managed to get bits of my hair in it. I'm not very happy about that. It's lovely. I'll do a separate video and show you afterwards, guys, okay? Right, here it is, guys. So there's all your smoky effect with some shimmer in there, okay? That's the pale umber coming through. And you've got your baby powder blue cells against the black. Looks absolutely beautiful. See all the shimmer you've got there. Alright, and down here. There you go. Look at those cells there, aren't they fabulous against the black? There, hope you like that, because I love it. Okay, bye.